You always there, need a ride to go see grandma. You already aware, you just a call away. I barely say your name, you laugh, I know that voice. We both play the same game. You say be there in 10, be ready, don't be slow. We all packed, ready to roll, shoes lined by the door. I'm checking out the window, headlights in my mind, phone in my right hand, clock dragging behind. We smoke a blunt before you get here, pass it like a little prayer. Talking about the week we had, coughing, trying not to care. My uncle, he always there for us, no doubt. Never once flake, shows up like the sunrise. Even when he's running late, needs some smoke. He got you, knows the spot, knows the price. He smiles, don't tell your mama. Eyes glowing in the lights. I'm thankful for an uncle like you, real talk, that's rare. Half the world feel empty, but you fill up our chairs. Engine rumbling round the corner, we hear before we see. You text, step outside like a signal just for me. Door swings, cool air hits, we rush down the stairs. Grandma's house in our heads, your old hoodie on the chair. You lean on the horn 2 times, laughing, tapping the wheel. Hop in the front seat, everything starts to feel real. Backpack full of cheap snacks, change in a plastic bag. You say you got your charger, I say yeah, then I brag about school, about nothing. You listen like it's gold. You never cut the story short, even when it's old. Windows crack just a little, smoke sneaks in the air. You tell me handle business first, then chill everywhere. You talk about my grandma, how she raised you up tough, how she worked every Sunday, how the streets were rough. We ride past the corner store, you slow at every light, always peeking in the mirror, keeping family in sight. You hand me that look when I'm quiet too long, something on your mind, kid, you usually ain't wrong. I tell you about my worries, about money and time. You say I ain't got all the answers, but you still gon' shine. You never made big speeches, you just did what you could. You showed up in the driveway, turned fear into something good. Dear uncle, you always there, these roads know your name. Every turn toward grandma's house feels like a little escape. Sometimes we ride in silence, just a hum in the street. You tap your hands on the wheel, keeping your own beat. You stop to grab a sodas, ask me which one I like. Come back with the wrong flavor, but you still got it right. Cause it ain't about the drink, it's about who it's from. Little things you never mention, all the quiet love. We pull up to grandma, same fence, same gate. You help with every grocery bag, you never let her wait. She hugs you just a little longer than she hugs the rest. You pretend you don't notice, wiping sweat from your chest. Inside she got the food ready, you stealing bits from the pan. She swats at your hand, laughing, calls you her forever kid again. I watch the two of you trade stories from before. Your side full of wild nights, her side